I found something very interesting today. How I replaced gaming with coding. Well, I kind of have the same problem. I love to game a lot. So let's see, or let's hear what, what's his name? What Luke made it did to make it. Pun intended. Yes, I intended to make that pun. I did. Because Luke made it. Let's get into the video.
December 31st, 2020 was the day when everything changed. What's up, bro? I'm Luke. In this video, I'm going to tell you how I replaced my gaming addiction with coding and actually made a career for myself from that. Now, this video is heavily inspired by Big Box 3. I saw his video about replacing gaming with coding.
Shout out Big Box Sui. He actually has very good content. You guys should check him out if you haven't checked him out.
And I thought to myself, like, damn, bro, I went through something extremely similar, so I had to make a video about it because I know I can provide value for you guys. So for as long as I can remember, I've always been a gamer. Ever since my family got our first computer, I was playing those shitty little web games, and from there it graduated to Nintendo DS. I had like thousands of hours in Pokemon, and from there to like PS3, PS4, and eventually PC. Now it got to a point where I was legit that kid who ran home from school just so he can hop on Call of Duty as fast as possible. Now I really had no direction in life. My brains were terrible, my physique looked terrible, everything was terrible. You know, I even used to play football from like 4 years old all the way to 14 years old, but I quit that because I wanted to play more video games. I even wanted to start a YouTube channel, but I was too scared of what other kids might say, which is hilarious because now I don't give a fuck. I'm just making these videos, and if even one person gets value from this, then that's fine by me. I'll continue making them. Now, because of my lack of interest in school, it took me 1 year extra to graduate from high school, which is insane. People thought I was actually brain dead. And when I finally graduated, I had the absolute worst grades possible. I'll add a picture somewhere here so you can see. So after high school, nothing had changed. I still had my shit
Well, let's
grades.
look at
I
his
still had
grades.
possible. I'll add a picture. People thought I was actually brain dead. And when I finally graduated, I had the
Oh, I can't read this language.
absolute worst grades possible. I'll add a picture somewhere here so you can see. So after high school, nothing had changed. I still had my shit grades. I still had no direction in life. But now I had to go to the military for 6 months. Because here in Finland, every male from age 18 to 28 has to go to military or civil service. And there's the stigma where
Call of Duty.
all the go to the civil service and all the real men go to the military. And I thought to myself, like, you're a real man, you're going to the military, mother. Now, I wish this would be the point where I would say, like, and after the military, I came out a new man and everything was changed from that point on. But actually, nothing had changed. I was now 21 years old, living in my mom's basement. I was literally living in my mom's basement. I'll add a picture here. And now I had to get a job. And keep in mind, I had no skills, no experience in life, no nothing. Only thing I could do is get a job at the construction site. Now, at this point, I literally hated my life. All my free time was spent gaming because that's the only escape I could have. Now, this went on for a couple of months. Finally, my friend told me that he had been doing this coding course and that I should try it out. And my first reaction was that I was too stupid to code. I was always bad at school, things of this nature. I thought to myself, like, hey, bro, you have nothing to lose. Why not give it a go? Your current situation is terrible. How much lower can you go? Now, December 31st, 2020 was the day when everything changed. I finally took action on the coding course, and ever since my first Hello World, I was hooked. And I know that date sounds like bullshit, but I'll add a picture here. I saved a photo of my first.
Oh, he saved it on Snap. Oh, his first language was Python. It's no wonder he eventually continued coding. Oh my gosh. I started with C, and I did not want to see any code anymore. Ouch.
First line of code ever, and it says like December 31st, 2020. Now I quickly realized that I was getting the same high from coding as I was getting from video games. Now this is the point where I realized that I was never actually addicted to gaming. I was addicted to the feeling you get when you level up in these games, when you finally unlock that diamond camo in Black Ops 2, or when you rank up in CSGO. For the first time
Elden Ring. Okay, just putting it out there. Let's continue with the video. Luke, tell
my
us.
life, that feeling was now being matched by doing something productive. So I made it my life's mission, get into a university here in Helsinki to study computer science. Now keep in mind, my high school grades were terrible, so this was an uphill battle for me. I didn't even know how to study because I never even studied in my life. But for the first time ever, studying didn't feel like studying. I was excited to learn about these new concepts and topics, so I just knew at the back of my head that I needed to keep going. And lo and behold, against all the odds, 6 months later, I was accepted into the CS program. Then after my freshman year, I got an internship, and that internship eventually led to a full-time offer that I'm now working at as a full-stack engineer. I'll make a dedicated video for the process of how I got my first internship and my full-time job. So what are the
We
lessons
are
here?
going to
Start
watch
introducing
that.
different habits to your life that will take your time away from video games, something that you enjoy. Coding is a good one if you want to have a career in tech, and the gym is also a great one. You know, the gym and coding actually complement each other pretty well. Let me explain. Now, to become a good engineer, you need to upgrade your operating system, your mind. And in order to do that, you need to upgrade the underlying hardware first. It's the exact same situation as it is with iPhones. You can't run the newest iOS on iPhone 4, right?
What's wrong with you, bro? What the heck? You tripping, bro? You tripping?
Just apply that same logic into real life. Also, the gym will improve your confidence by a lot because you prove to yourself, that you can stick to something hard and not quit. The second lesson is that if you're truly interested in tech, don't let anyone tell you that you're too stupid for the industry. If you actually want to make this a career for yourself, then hard work beats talent every time. And if you feel like you can do it, just listen to this video again, bro. Look at what I went through to get here. I went from a complete loser who took 1 year extra to graduate from high school. Think about it, to a software engineer. And I was able to do this, not because I was a genius, but because I put in the effort and because I love the process. But anyways, if you feel like there's something I could help you with, leave a comment down below, bro. I'll answer to you. I promise I'll answer to you and I'll help you out. If you made it all the way to the end, leave a like for the algorithm. It would help me so much. I'll be super grateful for you. Also, subscribe to my channel if you're interested in tech, self-development, things of this nature. I'll be documenting my journey, traveling through the metaverse and becoming the top Swede. Peace, bro.
Well, thank you, Luke. That was some good take. You know, I actually don't want to say that I am past that problem because I get back home and I'm like, oh, you know what? So today I have to go and, you know, like complete that project I'm working on. I'm actually currently working on interactive comment section. So it's basically a comment section. Yeah, so you know, like I get back home and I'm like, okay, right, yeah, it's time for me to work on my project because this is my side baby. Like, you know, you have to keep on pushing the projects out there. But then I look at the PC and I'm bro, it's calling to me. It is. So sometimes I resist. I'm currently playing Horizon Zero Dawn, but I'm not saying you should Forbidden West, not Zero Dawn. I finished Zero Dawn. I'm not saying that gaming is entirely bad for a software engineer, but it's bad if it gets to a point where it's affecting your work. It's affecting the way you work, your workflow. It's generally affecting your productivity. So now that's where gaming becomes a problem, and that's where you need to like put a cap on it. Yeah, it's like put a cap on it, but it's not entirely bad. Yeah, for my case, what I do is that I remind myself I'm still a brokey. But yeah, you just have to find a way of like, if you're a gamer out there and you're, you know, it's affecting your productivity, you just have to find a way of balancing the two, you know? I don't know, go out, touch grass, go to the gym like he said. If gaming is really a hobby that... Anyways. Personally, I hate to touch grass. So, all I got is gaming and coding. But I found the balance. Wanna know how? Find out on my next... Okay, I'm kidding. The way I found the balance is I actually had to like set my priorities straight. You know? Like, know that if I do not finish this project, I'm going to have to suffer these effects. So that's what keeps me locked in. And it's, believe me, it's much more rewarding to play a game after you're done with your work. Like, it's much more rewarding. You don't play with this in mind of, oh, I'm still living in my mom's basement. No, you play with this in mind. I just finished building a button. Yes, a button. It's much more rewarding when you've like finished building your button. You know, keep it real. See you on the next one. Peace.